Hello.
Hey,
I'm
Reddy.
looking for you this whole time.
You have, I've been waiting and listening to your amazing testimonies about how you
Yeah.
were transformed and found Christ. And it's just, it's wonderful to hear it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Are you
Yeah.
in Toronto? Where are you? Are you in Toronto? Are you?
Yep. Toronto.
Wow.
Yep.
I can't wait to be in Toronto because it looks really beautiful.
Yeah. We can't wait to have you here because
Yeah.
everybody's excited to hear
Yeah.
about you. I mean, we're big fans. So just for you to be
Thank
here would
you.
be awesome. December 15th, right?
Yes. Yes.
Turakurindiriye cyane we can't wait.
This year. I'm so happy. I can't wait to be in Toronto. Kabisa. It's
Yeah.
been my, nigeze nza muri in Canada kera ntabwo nigeze njya muri Toronto for some reason.
That's weird. How in the world? How's that possible?
I mean, I don't even know, but now I'm so excited. I'm just like, okay, let's just do this.
It's a God's timing, right?
It
What is
is. It is.
God's
I can't wait.
timing? It is God's timing.
It is. I can't wait. That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Is there I know you've been in Toronto this whole time. Changa say you moved there
Oh my
recently.
gosh. I moved in 1996.
Oh wow,
Forever.
wow.
I
That's
know.
amazing.
I've been in Toronto, yeah, since 1996.
Yes,
Before when you guys were little or not
I
born.
think I was probably like what 6 years old, 5.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow,
yeah, I know.
that's
Abantu
amazing.
batuzi ngo ni Bukuru na Butoyi ngo twana ngo tujye tuvuga muri Rwanda Day. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm older than you.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Mhm. Yes.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be there.
Yeah, we'll try to get everybody to come. There's so much going on in December,
Yeah,
but I mean, community y'Abanyarwanda kuza kumva
yeah,
kandi abenshi dukunda Imana, really, honestly.
yeah,
We might not be out there and preaching and sharing our lives, but abantu benshi
yeah,
bakunda Imana. It's an opportunity for us to get together as a community
yeah,
and celebrate ourselves as a community and
yeah,
also hear about God and what God is doing in people's lives like you. We
yeah,
used to, I mean, shake our bums around your music,
yeah.
but now we need to shake our hearts and just, you
Amen.
know, serving
Amen.
God with you. It's just your role model. Abantu benshi
Thank you so much.
barakwigiraho cyane, so we appreciate you coming.
Yes, yes. I'm so excited because, like you said, it was it's truly a pleasure for me because when I see life the way I see life now, it's I find that the most important and the best gift you can ever give to somebody
Yeah.
is something that can really sustain them, in every situation,
Hmm.
And I truly feel like and so many people were so into love songs, which is I'm not against any
Of course
people who
not.
sing love songs.
Love,
Yeah,
love is love. Love is good.
yes, yes, and I always say like any love should have a foundation,
Yeah.
and nowadays what people call love is truly self love only,
Yeah.
and it's truly it goes against really the gospel. Everybody just wants you know be served. Everyone wants to be treated a certain way. I'm not against that, but when it's starting to come to the on the cost of treating somebody bad, or putting always your needs and wants before anything else, I'm like, it's not that's not Jesus like,
No, it
so
isn't.
yeah, and I think that's what people are missing the point about like love songs now. Love songs now have become more like um, self love, like just self love, not loving your neighbor like you love yourself.
Yep,
So
self-love, I think for me, all the love songs, in that moment,
yeah,
it fills you up and you're getting a goosebumps. But if
yeah,
you don't have the real foundation of
true,
love being God,
true.
then it's all, you might as well just have a beer and have a little bit of
Exactly,
a high in the
exactly,
moment, because when
exactly.
that fades away, then you
Yeah,
still feel lonely, then
yes,
you still feel empty and the void that is endless.
yes,
But when you start from God and everything else just
yeah,
become more sustainable. It's like an icing on the cake.
yeah,
but we forget that because we want a little instant gratification. Like,
yes,
oh my
yes,
gosh, I'm having a little highs, but
yes.
that's temporary.
That's
And I think what you're bringing and your message is
yeah,
it all starts from God. So let's go from that and
yeah.
then build everything else on top.
That's what it's like. If you kick out the author of love, you haven't. There's no love anymore. You know, it's completely impossible. So that's where I'm like, even when I talk to the young people, like it's amazing. I say young people as if I'm not. I'm older than them, but it's just to me. It became like a biggest foundation in my life, even in my marriage, because I can tell the difference from who I was and who I am today. It's truly it's mind blowing. Like the things that used to be interesting to me when it comes to relationship, it changes your point of view, you know,
Yeah.
and everything just becomes peaceful. I think it's what people are missing, and that's what we're trying to bring into people. And even I think in Toronto, I was talking to the people who were organizing that we need to have like a talk, you know, like a panel or something like that.
100%.
Yes, because people need, you know, and people. Some people want to change. They want to hear something, but they don't get a chance to share their heart. And I think that's gonna be the best time for people to kind of like interact and kind of talk about these things
Yeah.
and you know who knows, you know.
Be open. I think like me growing up back in the
Yeah.
days, it was more about religion. It was more about
Yes.
doctrine. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, if you're wearing pants, if you paint your nails, you're
Yeah.
going to hell. And
Yeah.
like for me, that was not something that I've learned now after really getting
Yeah.
a personal relationship with Jesus. Is that he's not just a guy, a guy with a long beard waiting for you to commit a
Yes.
sin. It's not,
Yeah.
it's about love and
That's
grace.
true.
And I think that's what you
Yeah.
bringing to say it's not about religion, it's
Yeah.
about personal relationship with God. And there's nothing shame about it. You can still be a beautiful girl and a
Yeah.
beautiful guy and
Yeah.
enjoy life
Yeah.
and still love God. And that's
Yeah.
actually the best.
In
And I think
fact,
that's where you bring it to the young people.
yes. In fact, you know, I gave an example the other day. I was talking about how because I have a daughter, you know, she's 2, and I always say like if she does something wrong, the first thing I think about is not to kick her out of my house. You know, you sometimes you don't even I don't even like if she just pours milk, you know, on the bed. I'm not thinking what are you doing, you know. I'm just like, oh, this is not right, you know. I actually I'm the one that cleans it, you know.
Yeah.
So and I tell people like if you think God is different than that, so that means you're probably more loving than God,
Yeah.
you know. and
Yeah.
and and, and if we can treat our own children like that,
Mhm.
why is it hard for people to believe that God can actually treat you better, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's the religion mindset. People have strongholds of because they've had these earthly fathers that treated them a certain way
Yes.
or
That's
like
the
their
image
uncle.
we have.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
who God is, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't just define your future based on your past or
No.
the experience, you know. So I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, it takes sometimes it takes people to come and talk about it and tell you, give you the right picture, you know.
Yeah.
So I can't
God is
wait. I
good.
really,
We're gonna
it's
get
amazing.
close to God and not be shy about it and
Yes,
just be bold with it. And we're
yes,
still wonderful, beautiful, amazing people.
yes,
And you're not boring. No, you just love God and you're okay to say that to everyone.
yes, yes,
Yeah. That's
yes,
great.
and it's where it is. Yeah.
Hmm.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. I hope I'm gonna see you there. I guess.
We will. Jocelyn and I will support. We run a charity in turi
Nice.
Bugesera,
Wow.
dukorana n'abana b'imfubyi.
Yes.
So everywhere we have an opportunity to set up a table, people can sponsor kids. That's a way to serve God. For
I
me,
love
is to serve,
that.
mu Rwanda, abana bakeneye amashuri. So that's the way we do it.
Yeah.
And so when you come, we like to bring the
Yeah.
community, twese tugahuza, and we're
Yeah.
all serve God in so many different
Yeah.
ways. However, God, you're talking about purpose is a true
Yeah.
love in
Yes.
service. So you
Yes.
bring music, you keep transforming lives through your testimonies,
Yes.
and we're all together.
Yes.
Just keep doing
Thank
good
you.
for God. So we can't wait to see you and support you and get all the community, all the Rwandans and our
Yes.
friends to come listen to your blessing. So
I'm
can't
so
wait.
happy. I'm so happy to be there. Like I'm so excited. And let me know. I want to see what you do and like what you guys do with the Sierra and everything.
You,
And I love to be part of
Rwanda
it.
Day, Washington. If you watch, you probably see it. Bukuru na
Yeah,
Butoyi
yeah.
muri Harada. So that's what we do.
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay, well, I appreciate you too. God bless.
You have a good one. Yeah.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
This was so nice.